Welcome to the ATEC Student Behavior Expectations video. All of the student behavioral expectations are detailed in the student handbook. This is located at atec.org under Current Students and Discipline. And this is just meant to be a refresher. These expectations haven't changed, so if you've been with CCSD for a while, you're probably already familiar. It's important for all students to be on time to class. It is part of the behavioral expectations and also the magnet contract. Please note that you must be inside the classroom when the bell rings to be on time, and that if you're over 30 minutes late, you are considered absent for the class. We do use progressive discipline, so on your first and second tardies, you will receive a teacher consequence, and then on the third tardy and any subsequent tardies, you will receive a discipline referral to the dean's office. In addition to discipline for tardies, tardies are part of the magnet contract that students agree to participate in the magnet program, and students can lose their magnet status if they have excessive tardies. The policy is a little bit different for 9th through 11th graders than it is for 12th graders. For 9th through 11th grade students who accumulate 5 or more tardies in a class or 15 or more tardies during one semester, they will be placed on attendance probation, and then will have 1 semester to improve their attendance, or they could lose their status. For 12th graders, 12th grade students who receive 5 or more tardies in a class or 15 or more total in a quarter shall be placed on attendance warning, and then the following quarter, if their attendance has not been improved, will be placed on a probation status with non-participation, and that means that they will not be permitted to participate in any of the second semester senior activities. So it's really important to get to class on time so that you don't have any consequences that affect your status or your participation. Cell phones are permitted before school, after school, and during lunch, and then beyond that, it's the discretion of the teacher. So teachers may give you permission to use your cell phones during class or may not, and any teacher policies with regard to cell phones will be supported. If you violate the cell phone policy in the classroom, your teacher may confiscate the phone, and then it will be submitted to the dean's office. On the first offense, the cell phone is returned to the student at the end of the school day. At the second offense, a parent must pick up, and then on any subsequent offenses, the parent will have to pick up, and there will be additional progressive discipline associated with that. All CCSD dress code requirements do apply at ATEC, and a full explanation of those requirements is included in the student handbook. But these are the most common dress code violations that we see. Clothing with inappropriate language or pictures, any sort of headgear, hoods, hats, bandanas, and bandanas can't be worn anywhere on the person on CCSD campus. Pants or skirts with holes mid-thigh or higher, skirts or shorts shorter than fingertip length. There should be no skin showing mid-thigh or higher. Low-cut tops, tops with straps less than 3 inches wide, so no spaghetti straps. And the most common dress code violation we have at ATEC is skin showing between the pants and the shirts. That's any sort of back or belly, any midriff showing is a dress code violation. That includes if you raise your arm or are moving around and your shirt is too short to cover. You should be able to move freely and not have any skin showing. Undergarments should not be visible. There's no sagging permitted. And then sunglasses and outerwear should not be worn in the building. If you have those on when you come into the building, you need to remove them. CCSD and ATEC take bullying and cyberbullying very seriously, and there's a zero tolerance policy with regard to bullying and cyberbullying. Please note that bullying and cyberbullying is considered to be a severe behavior with the intent and effect of causing harm. It's not used to refer to conflicts between friends or isolated unkind comments. It's really considered to be a severe thing. But any sort of bullying should be reported. And if you're not sure if it's bullying, but you just are having an issue with a student, then you should still come to the student services office if you need assistance. Just don't report it as bullying. Report it as a conflict with another student, and we can assist. The state of Nevada does have a new app. It's an app and a website called Safe Voice, and this allows anyone to report safety threats 24 hours a day. Just keep in mind that this should be used for serious threats to safety that that can't wait. So it's not just for bullying or violent threats. It could involve suicide, any person who's in danger. This can be reported to the Safe Voice website at safevoicenv.org or to the Safe Voice app, which you can download. But that does initiate a police response. The report goes to police dispatch after hours, and then police will respond if there's a threat to safety. Academic dishonesty is a serious and disappointing offense. It will result in a 0 on the assignment, as well as progressive discipline, and a full explanation of academic dishonesty is included in the handbook, but some common examples include taking or copying answers from another student, giving or sharing your answers for an exam or other work with another student, copying assignments and turning them in as original work, collaborating with other students without permission from the teacher, allowing others to do research or writing for you and then presenting that as your own, or any sort of falsifying of data or lab results or changing of grades electronically or by any other means. Just in general, if you submit another person's work as your own, it's plagiarism. Just a few other general reminders. Please do not prop the doors or open locked doors for visitors or students. Visitors and students must report to the main office, and when you open those doors, you violate the safety of the whole campus. Do not use the fire exits unless there's an emergency evacuation for any reason. Please only charge phones or devices with teacher approval. Do not charge them in the hallways. You must be supervised while on campus. Students may not stay after school unless participating in a supervised activity. That means supervised by an adult. The library will be open until 4:30 after the first couple weeks of school, and so you may stay and work in the library, but that is considered to be supervised area as well. ATEC is a closed campus. Students may not leave campus during the school day and must be in their assigned locations at all times. Students with open periods must leave campus after their last scheduled class and should not be on campus before their first scheduled class. Please do not walk to get food or to go to other areas nearby after school. This is not a safe, walkable neighborhood. Any student who violates the ATEC behavioral expectations will face progressive discipline. This could include detention, RPC, in or out of school suspension, referral to the CCASD drug or alcohol intervention program, arrest or citation, or referral to a behavior school or expulsion. And this could also include revoked magnet status, which would mean non-readmission to ATEC at the end of the school year. If you have questions about the behavioral expectations, you can consult the student handbook or you can ask in student services. Have a fantastic school year.